In the name of Allah, the most merciful and beneficent. My name is Mirza Wijdan, and today I have done blockchain implementation in Visual Studio Code. So, first of all, what is blockchain? Blockchain is a chain of connected blocks in which immutable records are stored. Means the data cannot be updated and deleted, but data can be added in blockchain. So, I will move towards implementation now. First of all, I have created a file of JavaScript which I have named its main.js, and after have implemented in this code three main modules. First of all, I have created a class of block. Then I have created a calculate hash function which is related to class block, and then the third is class blockchain. So first of all, class block. In class block, I have created a constructor in which I have entered four main properties of block: index, the position of the block, the timestamp, the time at which the block is created, and the data. The data is a transaction in any block of sender or receiver, etc. Previous hash is the hash of the previous block. After that, I have entered I've entered all the entities in a sequence. This dot index timestamp data, this dot previous hash, and after that another entity I've entered dot hash. Uh, After that, I have create a calculate function in which I have written SHA-256. It's a crypto function in which I have entered this dot index, the index of the block, the previous hash, timestamp, and the data, which will be displayed on the screen. So in JavaScript, SH256 not by default used. I've imported. You can see in line number one, import SHA256 from crypto dash slash SHA256. I've imported this by entering the simple command and npm install save crypto.js. After this command entered, the imported library of SHA-256 will be enabled. Now I will move towards the next uh, class that you can see on the screen that the updated one package in the code. Now this import SH256 imported in the library. After that, class blockchain, I have created a class blockchain in which I have made another constructor, and I have put this dot chain, this dot create Genesis block. Genesis block is basically the first block of the blockchain. It's called a Genesis block. I have created a Genesis block in it, and I have put it in the chain. Uh, I have entered this line after before I have entered this line after creating Genesis block. This is a create Genesis block function in which I have written new block, and I have entered 0 and index the 0 index. The new block Genesis block is the first block of chain which index 0 and date something and the name of the block and some data. So I have called this function in this dot create Genesis block, and this dot chain at the end this create Genesis block is put in the chain. After another function is created get latest block, return this dot chain. This dot chain dot length minus one, and any latest block added into the blockchain have the length minus one and is entered into the chain. After that, another function is created, add block, new block basically. New block dot previous hash is equal to this dot get latest block dot hash. means new block, any new block added will associate a previous hash of the previous block, and this dot get latest block, and the latest block will be created with a new hash. After that, new block dot hash, a new block will associate with a hash, and afterward calculate hash function will be called, means, and the new block hash will be calculated after associated. After that, this dot chain dot push and push the new block into the chain. After that, there is a function used is chain valid, means it's showing the integrity of the blockchain. There are, as you know, there are different blocks in a blockchain, and integrity is very important. Integrity means that verifications of all the nodes is very important. So first of all, we have made a for loop let I is equal to 1, I less than dot length I plus plus. We have made a loop length is the chain of the blocks, the chain of the blockchain. After that, const current block is equal to this dot chain. Any current block we have put on the chain, and after previous blocks is equal to this dot I minus 1, means length minus 1. If current block dot hash is not equal to current block dot calculate hash, if current block hash is not equal to current block dot calculate hash, then then the verification will be false. If the hash do not matches of current block to the calculate hash, and if current block previous hash not equal to previous block dot hash, then it will returns true. Afterward, a safe coin variable has been used uh, in this code, in which new blockchain has been used, in which we have added blocks, and we have associated data. New block, one index, date, and the amount, something we can add. Another block has been added. After that, console dot log is used. This blockchain is valid. Saved coin dot is chain valid. The function is called of chain valid function is called here. After that, save coin dot chain one dot data amount. Any the means here we have put 4, and we have afterwards updated that amount to check the verification. After that, save coin dot chain one dot hash is equal to save coin dot chain is equal to calculation hash. After that, after changing amount, updating the it's again calculating the hash, is verifying or not. After that, console dot log is again showing is the blockchain is valid or safe coin dot it's calling the chain valid function to check the verification. Uh, I have put this line in comments. It's also displaying the data. Safe coin, I know the variables, the null, the data, and for any amount. So now I will run this code. So check what's the output. Node main.js. So you can see that this is the output of the code. There's a chain, and there are different data of different blocks, index, LSJF, enter timestamp, data, previous hash, and the hash. You can see clearly that the previous hash is associated with the new hash. That in this block index 1, previous hash is 1 f1d118, and it's the exactly the hash of the index 0 block f1d118, means the index 1 block has used the hash of the previous block hash. You can see clearly that. So it is displaying all the data, index, timestamp, data, amount, previous hash. So I hope you enjoy the video, and it's clearly informative video, and the implementation is completed. Thank you so much.